This book has been growing in my mind and heart throughout my life. As a young girl, I thought about all the ingredients or experiences that shift, sort, flow, become stuck, grow, wither away, and germinate to create the me that I am always becoming. Throughout my personal and professional life as a teacher, counselor, college professor, mom, and all roles that I have been honored to hold, I've noticed moments of streamlined thoughts and encouraging feelings that serve me well throughout a day. And then suddenly, there is a shift. I unconsciously revert to older practiced thoughts and feelings that are automatically activated in a surge of negative emotion. I find myself protecting and defending through my survival responses that rupture what was a former flow of pleasant and calming experiences. When this rupture occurs, negatively impacting moments, days, or longer periods of time, I am learning about the gift of awareness and the ability of my body and brain to refocus and begin again. It is so difficult. Reflecting on these embodied moments, it feels as if my brain has been constantly adjusting or changing to adapt to these constantly moving parts and conditions in ways that I often wasn't consciously aware of, but that I accepted anyway as I moved through challenging or joy-filled times. I remember the curiosity, apprehension, worry, or an overflowing sensation of anxiety when sensory experiences felt too much and too fast for my nervous system to process. As I write these opening words, I am plagued by the felt enormity of our nation's challenges and the present systemic conditions and inequities that are fueling such pain, hurt, racism, poverty, and violence in a world that feels to be in a persistent state of alarm. I hesitate, remembering that these huge communal swings begin with the individual, with me. Paradigm shifts do not happen overnight, but they can slowly and intentionally kindle a spark of hope when individuals reach out to one another, planting seeds of possibility through acts of kindness and grace. Paradigm shifts begin with questions. Questions move us into broader and novel spaces where we begin to think about options that elude us when we are focused on the challenges and perceived problems. Questions are capable of installing emotional and nurturing resources that we were not aware of before a challenging time or crisis. This book is filled with questions that I hope will begin to tap into the agency we uphold while supporting our strengths and imaginations. Although we are wired with a negative brain bias, our capacity for love is far greater than the appendages of fear and negativity. I am always curious about the plasticity of my own nervous system. Acknowledging the state of my nervous system creates a starting point as I become aware of the sensations of unrest, anxious wavering, winds of panic, or worries that swirl like dried brown leaves, blowing around my feet on a cold afternoon.